On today's episode of Amanda and Felix Eats, we'll be featuring some underrated gems.
A lot of these places have been recommended to us by locals, by you guys, so we're super excited to be featuring them today.
So let's get going. What's going on, Foodie Ohana? Welcome back to the channel. On today's episode, we're featuring underrated gems.
Now tagging along.
You guys know what that means. When the Vaughn's here, plenty of food coming your way. And for our first stop on today's foodie adventure, we're here in the Kapolei industrial area featuring a lunch wagon that's been around for over 40 years, guys.
Yeah, so she's the owner, she's my mom. They have a YouTube channel and they review food. We've been doing it for 40 years.
Oh, no kidding. Linda, okay. So the truck was named after you then.
Yeah. A lot of people think that she's Lonnie, so they'll call her Lonnie.
Is Linda free?
Oh.
Our first stop, Lonnie's Lunch Wagon, guys. This is a hefty bag of goodness. I cannot wait to get in, show you guys what we got. So Lonnie's Lunch Wagon is in the Campbell Industrial Park area of Kapolei, and they've been serving the community for over 40 years, guys. Run by mother and daughter team, Lonnie and mother Linda. Very, very awesome, sweet family. And they assured us everything's gonna be good. So excited. They did gift us some dessert. We'll get into that a little later. So let me show you guys what I got from my mixed plate. This is my special mixed plate. So I got the nostalgic favorite Terry meatballs mixed plate with their famous lechon kawali. We love our lechon here on Amanda and Felix Eats. Had to get it, had to do it. And of course the Terry meatballs for nostalgia. We were talking story with some of the locals waiting in line, and one of them recommended the Terry meatballs. Made it sound so good, I had to get it. So on the menu, it's fairly straightforward. You can do plate lunches, mixed plate lunches, or you can make your own, such as the one I have today. I am trying the Terry meatball first because I want that taste, that hit of nostalgia. You know it's done right when it's mixed in with some of that mayo from the mac salad. So nostalgic, so flavorful. The meatball has that familiar texture. The meatball is not gonna be your Italian style meatball. It's more of like the smooth texture. The sauce is where it's at. It's not too sweet. It's like a sweet and savory sauce. I love that it's formed in little bite-sized pieces so you don't make a mess or any fuss. You just pick it up and enjoy it. Every mouthful is full of that delicious sweet and savory flavor of the sauce. I'm gonna say some fighting words. These Terry meatballs rival Mickey's. If you guys haven't caught that video, check it out, link down below. Now let's try some of the lechon kawali, one of my favorite Filipino dishes. Crispy roasted pork with diced onions and tomatoes tossed in there as well. So simple, so satisfying. If done correctly, these are amazing. Oh man. The lechon is bursting with flavor. The skin is still crispy. I love the onions and the tomatoes adding the nice acidity, some sweetness in there. Oh man, do yourselves a favor. Get this combo right here. This hits you in all the feels, all different angles. I'd be happy just eating this plate every day right here. What more could you ask for? And of course, mac salad. Oh my goodness, it's creamy mac salad. I see pepper on here. It's a very simple mac salad, just savory, mayo-y, nice hit of pepper. This plate, bro, I could just keep going. Let's see what Amanda's plate looks like.
My plate today was called the special mix. I guess it's something that they put on special for today. And guys, it looked and sounded amazing. Although this kind of looks like guisantes, no? I don't know. So you can see the massive amount of pork with rice underneath, all covered with gravy. We got mac salad instead of tossed salad, and then here is the chicken. Which one should I try first, you guys? I'm a gravy person, so I'm gonna go for that roast pork. Oh my goodness, look how tender it is. It literally just comes apart, no knife needed whatsoever. Wow, it's so tender, super meaty. It kind of tastes like an old school like roast, like something that, you know, like you would eat at home, especially with that brown gravy and the nice white rice. It has such a nostalgic feel to it. So meaty, so tender. Ooh, and I love that gravy. It's not too heavy, but not too light. Just gives a nice added flavor. Wow. Now I'm gonna go for the chicken. I'm not really sure if this is the mushroom chicken or actually, yeah, there's mushrooms there. I see there's a mushroom, there's chicken, there's red peppers, green peppers, bell peppers, lots of pepper. And it does smell a bit tomatoey as well. Cheers. For me, when I think of mushroom chicken, I think of more like a creamy mushroom chicken, but this kind of has like a different tomatoey flavor, peppery flavor as well. Kind of like that guisantes, but without any peas, or in big chunks of chicken and mushroom as well. It kind of reminded me of like something like that dish, the mushroom chicken from Panda Express or something. It's super nostalgic, super tomatoey, and I feel like this plate is so filling, and just for $13, you get really great quality and quantity for your buck. Lonnies Lunch Wagon is a Filipino/local lunch wagon or like takeout plate lunch spot. They specialize in both local plates and Filipino plates, and because of that, they do also make a Filipino dessert. This is the cascaron. It's kind of like a fried mochi dessert, and the way to my heart is obviously dessert, so I'm so excited to try this. It's very mochi, very chewy. I like how the outside has like a nice little sweet fried crust. It is a bit on the oily side, but mochi itself is so nice and chewy, and I love the contrast of the mochi inside chewiness and the outside nice crispy texture.
So guys, the next time you're on this side of the island, do yourselves a favor, check out Lonnie's Lunch Wagon. They're a very awesome family. The community loves them. Guys, they don't skimp out here. They load up your plates. Awesome local Filipino food fare. Check them out.
This next spot we're featuring is tucked away here in this little strip mall
called Super Thai, and guys, they are popping. It is so busy in there. We had to do takeout because there were no seats. Super Thai is located in Kea Lanani Plaza, next to Jersey Mike's, one of our favorite sub places. We heard great things about this place, so very excited to try. We ordered today one of their curries. This is called the Masam curry, probably butchering the pronunciation. It is a mix of their panang, or peanuts flavored curry, and their red curry. I got medium level spice, but I forgot how spicy Thai food was, so I'm a little scared, but hey, I'm always up for a challenge. I got a side order of sticky rice because that is curry's best friend, sticky rice, over white rice, trust me. And we got a side dish, crispy fried pork chop. This had me salivating. Oh my gosh, it is a full order of pork chops, breaded, cut, and a side of sweet chili sauce to dip it in. All right, let's try the curry, guys. It looks very rich and hearty, almost reminiscent of Filipino style kare kare. Look at the layers of spicy chili oil sitting on top there.
Thank you.
Thank you. He knows what's up. He had 2 giant subs from Jersey Mike's. Going in for the curry, guys. Oh man, it is so nice and rich. It's the perfect balance between velvety and rich. Not too rich where it's like a chunky curry. This is very flavorful in the coconut milk department, which rounds it out nicely because I got medium spice. I feel like this might be too spicy for some people, but this is the perfect spice level for me. Let's see what's in here. We got some onions. I see chicken. You can choose the protein of your choice, of course, either tofu, pork, or beef, or chicken. I got chicken. This curry also has some fried onions on top, which is one of my favorite toppings. Oh, this is gonna go so well. Oh, and some carrots. Let's try some of the sticky rice with it. I will say here, for $3.50, they give you a lot of sticky rice. Other places, they'll skimp and give you just like, maybe like this much. But man, they filled out the whole Ziploc bag. Very much appreciated. I'm gonna put some sticky rice in the curry now. Curry pool. Ooh. I love how the sticky rice just soaks up all the curry, ensuring each bite is flavorful as the last. I love the texture and flavor of sticky rice. It adds a nice welcome gelatinous to it. It doesn't just disintegrate as easy as white rice. Drop a comment down below, sticky rice or white rice? Okay, it's hitting me now, spicy. Yeah, maybe get mild or medium if you like spice. Stay away from the hot unless you can handle it. Hard to let this go. I want to try the fried pork chop. I like the end pieces of my pork chop because it has the most batter to crunch ratio. Crispy fried pork chop. Wow, that is crispy. I will say the pork chop is a little on the dry side, but the sauce ensures that it's nice and moist again, rehydrated. The star of the show here is that batter. That batter maintained its phenomenal crunch. You guys like fried pork chop that's extra crunchy like this? If you guys like the flavor of fried pork chop, I'd say get it. I taste some flavors of fish sauce. I'm not sure if it's from the sauce itself or the pork chop, but either way, it's the very familiar flavors of Thai food. I could eat this with just rice, call it a day, my Thai plate lunch.
And everyone knows the best part about Thai food is the Thai iced tea. The best part of Thai food, for sure.
We're here at our next underrated gem off of King and Kaheka. And guys, you probably have driven by this place many times and we are guilty of that as well. Today, we're checking them out here at Luis's Deli. They are known for their takeout breakfast and lunch bentos as well as their mandu and their pork hash. But here is an example of one of their breakfast bentos. For $6, you get rice, spam, Vienna sausage, and a scrambled egg. Everything is already made. I'm not sure if you can order, but it's a good takeaway spot. They've been here for many years. I remember growing up driving down King Street and Luis's Deli was here. So they have not changed much. So their spam is cut into rectangles. Pretty interesting.
I wonder if it's luncheon meat.
Could be, could be. It is spam. Can't go wrong with spam and rice and egg, guys. Very local. The rice is very simple. It has like a light seasoning on the rice. I think it's sesame oil to give it a little nutty flavor. This is their Vienna sausage. It's like straight out of the can, but hey, for $6, guys, you're on the go, you're hungry, get this breakfast platter. It'll definitely fill you up.
Stop. I'm not gonna lie, it smells really good. It smells like a homemade breakfast.
This isn't something to write home about, something like go out of your way, but if you're in the area, you're in a hurry, you want something quick, affordable, and it'll give you that nostalgia hit, Luis's Deli.
I tried to save it.
Yeah, I know. So a little catastrophe, guys. We spilled the shumai or the pork hash all over the ground. Damn it.
Casualty of filming.
Let's try their mandu. I saw the lady making it inside. It looks so good. Handmade mandus, you know it's fresh. I'm very excited to try their mandu here. So when ordering at Luis's Deli, I noticed they were speaking Chinese. I believe it is a local Chinese delicatessen. And you know that they have experience making their mandus because you saw they were hand forming it and it is consistent. Look at the pieces, they're all uniform, almost as if it was store-bought, but these are indeed homemade, you saw it. So for me, that's a sign of dedication. Should I try without the sauce first?
Yeah, I'll try without.
Wow, these are really good. I taste cabbage, pork, minced pork in there. It tastes a little shrimpy, so I think it's like a shrimp pork mixture. A little bit sweet to a hint of sweetness. I'm not sure what it is that's giving it that sweet flavor. The wrapping paper is still nice and chewy. Gonna dip it in the sauce now. It goes so well with the sauce. The sauce is more of a vinegary taste. It tastes almost like Chinese cooking wine and vinegar. Goes so well with the pork and the shrimp flavor of the mandu. Definitely get their mandu here. I really want to go back and get that pork hash though. I'm gonna see if they have any more.
This is definitely more of a Chinese pot sticker than a mandu in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie, it does hit the spot.
Yeah, it's okay, thank you.
The next underrated gem we are visiting today is called Mama Kim's. It's right next to Luis's Deli. I've been in the mood for some fresh fish, so let's get going.
Here at Mama Kim's, they are known for their fresh daily seafood, or in this case, fresh daily fish. They are known for customizable poke bowls, as well as some specialty bowls. I got one of their more popular options today. This is their seared garlic ahi poke bowl. Normally, I'm not a seared fish kind of guy, but guys, you can't deny how amazing this looks. Topped with garlic, nori, green onions, some of that kabayaki sauce, which is on unagi, one of our favorites. Look at this luscious piece right here. Oh my goodness. There's even little tobiko fish eggs in the sauce, the dynamite sauce. Oh man, this is so good. Oh wow. It's garlicky, it's creamy. I love the added touch from the sear, the nice smoky flavor. And it's seared ever so lightly. The fish itself is still fresh. It's not burnt to oblivion. Some places overcook their seared fish. Here is just very gently seared, like a touch of flame. Crunchiness from the garlic chips, the little tobiko eggs, just fill your mouth with flavor. Man, this is a flavorful bowl. I didn't even have to ask. Sushi rice. A lot of places don't give you sushi rice. I love sushi rice with my poke. Oh my goodness. Do yourselves a favor. Try their seared poke bowl.
So guys, I had to get their chirashi bowl. Fresh fish was calling my name today. They're also known for their sashimi along with their poke bowls. They also have a bunch of like kimchi and stuff in there, which was sounding amazing. So here we have a bed of rice on the very bottom. We have some tamago or sweet omelet, egg omelet, hamachi, ikura balls, we have salmon, some shrimp, and then we have some fresh ahi. The ahi is on a nice shiso leaf. On the bottom, there's even some grated daikon. It's kind of like getting a sushi bowl, but at a takeout spot. And we have some ginger and wasabi in here. They also give you some shoyu packets for the wasabi if you want to put it on top. I personally put it on the side. Let us know, what do you guys do? Do you put the shoyu on top or on the side? The salmon looks nice and buttery, so I'm gonna go with the salmon first. Ooh, and once I uncover the salmon, you can see the nice sushi rice on the bottom. Nice light dipping here. Cheers. Chase it with some nice sushi rice. You guys, this bowl is nice and cold. The fish is nice and cooling on this really hot, humid day. It's super duper fresh. And like Felix mentioned, I love the addition of the sushi rice because it really just brings out the fish flavor. And it's slightly vinegary. It's not over the top vinegary. I feel like that's the perfect amount. Wow, guys, I'm gonna go with some ahi. Ooh, look at the nice ahi cubes. Oh, goodness. You guys, you just cannot go wrong with a chirashi bowl on a hot summer day. Cheers. I love how the fish is really the main attraction, the star of this bowl. And because this is more of a premium bowl, of course it is a bit more expensive, but it is really like eating at a sushi counter, but at a local takeout spot, which I love the idea of just getting your sushi to go. So simple, so easy. And if you guys want to get any kimchi banchans, I even saw they had like those really TikTok famous shoyu eggs. They have it here, which is really cool. I'm thinking about getting a kimchi for home. So I got a little wasabi, a little dab on there. Ooh, and then going straight in the shoyu. Cheers. I'm just gonna devour this bowl, you guys. It's delicious.
You gotta try their garlic dynamite here. It's really good.
We'll switch. Ooh. No, that's really good. I really like their rice here. All right, Koku Hana. So I am super excited because this cafe here in the 808 Center, I've been wanting to try for quite some time. It's been on our list, and this spot is in the 808 Center near the Walmart off of Keamoku on the corner of Sheridan and Rycroft Street. Although Felix said he wanted this, I also wanted this, and I also wanted this, so I'm gonna try both. Because what else are husbands for other than to get, you know, another drink? This is their green smoothie. I don't really know what's in it. Felix is the one that ordered this, so I guess we're gonna have to just try it out. Is it a smoothie? It is, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, so it is a bit thick, and I like that it's nice and icy. It's not super watery like a green juice. It's more like, yeah, like a smoothie. Oh, it's so hot today, you guys. This is gonna be perfection. Oh, wow. It's actually pretty pleasant. I taste ginger, lemon, greens. I'm guessing like kale, spinach, maybe some cucumber. It is a bit grassy, like I feel the different textures, which if you're not a texture person, maybe a juice would be better, but this is a really great smoothie. I already feel detoxified instantly. I had to give him back his drink. So I got the matcha latte. This is with oat milk. It's just like I keep mentioning, but it is freaking hot today. Like there's no breeze at all. The only breeze right now is the fact that there's cars driving by creating a wind tunnel. So this is a 16-ounce matcha latte. Cheers. Slightly sweet, not super sweet, which I love. A little hint of sweetness. The matcha isn't super gritty, which is good. It does taste pretty high quality. And guys, I just really need to pick me up. It is so hot. I'm getting drained from the sun right now. This is a well-deserved matcha latte. Cheers.
With all that delicious greasiness from earlier, gotta balance it out somehow, right? Maybe I'm just tricking myself, but all right, Foodie Hana, that's gonna wrap it up for today's foodie adventure featuring underrated and hidden gems.
We hope you guys really enjoyed it because we enjoy showing you guys some hidden gems, some places that are off the beaten path that maybe you haven't heard of. So thank you so much for coming along. If you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps us out. And if you have not already, hit that subscribe button down below. Come and join our Foodie Ohana, and we will see you guys on our next episode.
All right, Foodie Ohana, until the next foodie adventure, explore your inner foodie. Peace out.
Bye, guys. We're recommended by you guys and have been what?
For our first stop on today's foodie adventure, we're here in the Kapolei industrial area. As you can tell.
and a lot of these places have been recommended.
We ordered today their famous. We ordered.
The whole shoe my thing just threw. Okay.
If I can get it open. Bro, this is the first stop. Why is it so hard?
So the next unexpected gem.
Underrated, as well as some specialty favorites.
My hair looks crazy.
But here is an example of one of their. But here is an example.
Lonnies.
Tried their seared.
And I've been in the mood for some.
Let's see what Amanda. What?
It's fine.
Let's see.
On Sheridan Street, on the corner of Sheridan and Rycroft Street, on the corner of Sheridan and Rycroft,
I will say the pork chop is a little on the windy side. Oh.